Please welcome model anh. Hello, how are you?
I'm great.
Good to see you. Please have
Good to
a
see
seat.
you too.
Thank you so much for being here.
It is an honor to be here too. Thank you so much for having me.
We're so pleased to have you here.
Okay.
You're now working both as a model and a personal trainer,
Yes.
very multi-talented.
Thank you.
Which one do you prefer to be introduced?
Well, actually, I love them all, but to pick out my favorite is I would choose a model.
A model,
Yes.
and you have been a model for 5 years, I assume.
Yes.
Wow, 5 years since the time you took part in Vietnam Next Top Model
Yes, of course.
back in 2015. So, this is a picture of you joining Vietnam Next Top Model when you. What is this challenge? Can you tell us more about that?
This is the first challenge ever that we have to do in the show. So basically, we had to wear heels,
Yeah.
like both women and men. So it was like 20 centimeter high.
Wow.
So then we have to do the catwalk, and I was so afraid because I have to go on a step and then go down a step, and I was so afraid that I'm gonna fall.
Definitely.
So it was exactly what happened. So when I stepped down to the stair, then I actually fell down. So it was terrifying, but worth memory.
But you made it to, I mean, your performance in the competition was very impressive, and you gained more reputation, and a lot of people get to know about you more.
I have to push myself out of the boundary more. So it was stressful, but it also made me stronger and tougher mentally. Yeah, so that's what I have to say.
Nice. If you have to say one thing that you are really interested in modeling, what would that be? Like one thing you really love about that?
Well, actually a lot. I got a chance to meet and work with a lot of people,
Yes.
a lot of talented people. So, so for example, now I got a chance to meet you,
Oh,
whom I
thank you
think
so
that we're
much.
so smart and talented. And
Thank
I
you.
got a chance to go to a lot of places
Yeah.
where normally I wouldn't have a chance to. And one more thing is that I was able to wear a lot of fashion design.
Yay.
It was just there are just so many amazing fashion designs that I was able to wear. So that was just a blast.
So as you mentioned earlier that one of the benefits of being a model is wearing, high fashion clothes. So what is your daily style?
I do think that simple is best,
Yes.
but I like to ride motorbike. Like,
So
going
cool.
on road. Yeah, so
Kind of
I
cool.
would wear something like this, like the denim or
Yeah.
the leather. Yes, it's a little bit rough.
Kind of a rough guy, like a tough guy.
No, not a rough guy, just a tough guy.
Tough. Okay, like a tough guy.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to be rough.
Nice.
Okay.
Is there anything that you kind of, I don't really like that much about modeling?
Yes, the one thing that I hate is waiting. So normally a show would start at 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we have to do makeup at 3 or 4 p.m.
Yes.
And a lot of shows that we have to do rehearsal in the morning. I just cannot drive home and go back. So a lot of time I just have to wait there. So I hang out at the places. So normally the longest time that I have to wait was like 5 to 6 hours to listen to music, and I read some book and talk to other colleagues.
So now it can be concluded that being a model can train you not only to be more confident, but also to be more patient.
Yes, exactly.
And the COVID-19, right now is affecting a lot of jobs, and modeling, I think, is not an exception. How does COVID-19 pandemic has affected your jobs?
Well, because I was a runway model, so because of the COVID-19, so there was not a lot of show. In fact, there's no show at all. We runway model just have to move to do the photo shooting, more of a commercial for brands.
Yes.
And because of the COVID-19 has affected a lot of us, there's actually nothing that I can do, just like everybody else. So basically, I just gonna spend my time on training.
You're still practicing every day.
Yes, practice for photo shoot or catwalk, or read new thing, or learn new thing, new skills to improve yourself. Yes, and I was lucky to save up enough for me to survive the pandemic and the quarantine.
But looking on the bright side, it is a real time for us to look back inside us and to practice more and to appreciate the life
Yes,
more.
like to connect with your inner self.
That's right, connect with the inner self.
Ignite your passion. Ignite your passion.
So how about confident? Because I love your confidence.
Oh, thank
Is
you.
there any tip, do you have any advice for being more confident?
Wow, being confident, I was really not confident at all. But of course, that you have to tell yourself, whatever you tell yourself, then you will become it. So you need to be positive about yourself. Maybe you haven't done it before, or you not get it there yet, but you have to tell yourself that you're gonna do it. Because actually, this is the first time I ever been to a talk show that used English. So I was so nervous. So I just gonna talk to myself. I told myself, I got this. I got this.
Yes, we got this.
This negativity is nothing. I'm gonna do this, no matter what. So if you do that, you will feel more confident.
Wow, very realistic and practical. I mean, just nothing is greater than human spirit.
Yes.
And I think that the self-affirmation is something that we often do on a daily basis. I can do this, I'm enough, I deserve this, it's gonna be okay,
Yes.
just like you do. You're doing great.
Yeah, thank you.